Oh, hi there, Mark.
Hi, Stuart.
Hey, what's going on? What are you doing? That looks really interesting.
I'm just finishing my fishing rod.
A fishing rod?
Yeah. What? Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Look.
Hey, that's massive. What?
I know.
That's really heavy duty. What,
yeah.
What's the plan then?
I'm going to catch a really big fish.
Right, a really big fish.
Yeah, big hook,
Right.
big fish. That's what they say, isn't it?
What? Big hook, big fish?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they say that? Well,
No,
okay.
what I say anyway.
Well, hey, good luck with that. But Mark, just thinking while you're doing that, isn't today's challenge something to do with fish?
Yeah, it is. Should we go to that?
Let's do that then.
Our challenge for today is a flying fish game. If you've got one of our packs, you'll find in there some strips of paper that look like this. Each strip of paper has cuts in the end of it. You need to take these cuts and slot them together, like so. And you'll have yourself a little fish. You just need to throw your fish up and watch it flip and spin down to the ground. Here I am with Joan to play the flying fish game. To play the game, you'll need to make up as many fish as you have pieces of paper. Then, you'll need a bowl or a cushion or something else to be a target. That goes in the middle. Split your fish up between whoever's playing, and then throw the fish and see who gets closest. You go first, Joan.
Okay. Oh no. Oh, not bad.
Oh!
Oh no, that's rubbish.
Oh!
Okay, you're definitely
I just
closer.
win that one.
Yep.
Round
You
two.
start this time.
Go! Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh no,
Oh.
we're getting worse.
The blue one, was that my one?
It is, yes.
I just take the point again.
Okay.
Round three.
No, I'm getting worse.
Oh.
Oh, you're too good. Oh yeah, good
No.
job. You
That's
definitely
3
get
points
the
to
point
me.
in that one. Well done.
So I hope you have fun with that. You can play as many rounds as you like
Yeah.
and see who gets the most points. If you'd like to as well, you could make even more fish and have fish all over the place.
Yeah, absolutely. Flying fish. Woohoo! You almost got one.
Nearly.
You know, Mark, I've been thinking the story that you're going to tell just now involves somebody else who encountered a really big fish.
Oh.
And it didn't go so well for him. So I'm just wondering whether maybe fishing for a big fish isn't such a good idea.
Maybe I'll rethink. But for now, let's go to the story.
Let's do that. Great.
Jonah was a prophet. That meant that God gave him messages to share with the people of Israel. One day, God asked Jonah to share a message with someone else, the people of Nineveh. Now, the Ninevites were a great enemy of Israel. They did terrible things and treated others very badly.
God wanted to give them a chance to change, and he told Jonah to tell them that. So Jonah ran away. He hated the Ninevites and didn't think that they deserved a second chance. He got on a boat going the opposite direction to Nineveh.
But God sent a strong wind over the sea, and a wild storm came up. The storm was so wild the ship was in danger of breaking apart. All the sailors were terrified. They started throwing things from the ship into the sea to try and make it lighter.
But Jonah had come below deck. There he lay down and fell into a deep sleep. The captain went down to him and said, "How can you sleep? Come up here and call out to your God. Then we maybe won't all die."
The sailors were certain someone was to blame, and they were sure it was Jonah. "Who are you? Where do you come from? And what have you done that this terrible thing is happening to us?" they asked him.
He answered, "I'm from Israel, and I worship God who made everything. And I'm running away from God. This is my fault. Throw me into the sea."
They tried their hardest to get back to land, but the storm was too strong. Eventually, they threw Jonah into the sea, and all was calm.
Meanwhile in the water, Jonah was swallowed by a huge fish. Impossibly, he survived inside the fish for 3 whole days, praying to God. On the 3rd day, he was vomited out.
Even though he had run away, God gave Jonah a second chance. He asked him again to go to Nineveh and share his message with them. And this time, Jonah did.
He went into the city and told everyone that if they didn't change, something terrible was going to happen to them. Everyone from the ordinary people all the way to the king believed God's message, took a second chance and changed the way that they lived.
Jonah was angry. He had gone out of the city, expecting to see it being destroyed. He still thought that they deserved to be punished for the things that they had done. And yet God had forgiven them. Why?
"I knew you were kind and loving," Jonah said to God, "which is why I didn't want to come here. Those people don't deserve a second chance."
God reminded Jonah that he cared for people so much, even the people of Nineveh, that he wanted them to be saved.
Well, Mark, as usual, that was a really interesting story. Lots to think about in that one. I'm just wondering, I wonder what Jonah learned about himself through all the different stages of that story. And I wonder what he learned about God in all of that.
Stuart, those are 2 really good questions to ask about any Bible story, actually. What can we learn about ourselves and how we are supposed to live? And what does it tell us about who God is?
Yeah. Because we know what Jonah already believed about God. Yeah. He knew that God is gracious, that he's tender and kind, that God is slow to get angry. He's very patient, in other words. He's full of love. He's a God who takes pity on people, whoever they are. He doesn't want to see people destroyed or come to grief.
Yeah. Stuart, I wonder what our world would be like if everyone managed to live like that, being kind to each other, patient with each other, full of love, supporting people, not destroying each other or pulling each other down. Jonah and the Ninevites hadn't managed to live like that, but God, because he is loving, kind and patient and forgiving, gave them both a chance to change.
Yeah. And I think, if we know that God treats us like that, I wonder if there are ways in which we could be loving, kind, patient and forgiving to others in the days and the next few weeks ahead of us. And maybe if we think we might not manage that, perhaps we could ask God to help us.
Yeah. As you said, Stuart, lots to think about. For now, Stuart and I will say goodbye, but if you hang on, Sarah's got some activities as usual for you to have a go at home. Bye for now.
See you next time. Bye.
Well, hi again, everybody. welcome back to Home Together. We've got a couple of activities for you this month. The first one, well, both of them are fish related. The first one, we're going to make a little fishing game. So the first thing you need to find in your pack is your sheet of fish. You can make your own up if you like, or you can use these ones. You be far more creative than me, and you can colour them all in and decorate them before you cut them out. Again, if you don't have any scissors, please let us know and we will get a pair to you. Okay, so once you've cut out all your fish, you might need to go digging in your packs for some paper clips. They might be stuck to your little magnet man. And what you need to do is you just clip them onto the mouths of your fish. I guess you could stick them anywhere on your fish, really. It's up to you. And that is the first part of your game done. The next part you need is your stick and your piece of string. I think your piece of string is quite long, so you can choose how long you want to have it for your game, how challenging you want to make it. So all we're going to do is tie a piece of string onto the end of our stick. And then the other end, like I say, you can make it as long as you want. I might trim mine a little bit. I don't want to make it too tricky. And then I'm going to tie my piece of string round my little magnet man's arm. And then, once you've done that, he's ready to go fishing. Then we're just going to take our stick, see if we can catch some fish. Yay! So your second activity in your pack, you've got a little template like this and a little peg, and we're just going to make a little puppet of Jonah inside the big fish. So again, the first thing you do is cut these out. Then once you've cut out your Jonah and your fish, you're going to need to cut right down the middle on that line of your big fish. Then you can colour them in again, you can decorate them, whatever you like. Then you're going to take your peg. We put some sticky tape on each side, so you're just going to take the paper off both sides. That's now nice and sticky. And you're going to stick your two sides of your fish each onto the sticky tape on your peg, so that you can then use the peg to open and close your little fish friend. Once you've stuck your fish onto your peg, he's ready for his supper. So you can take Jonah and you can attach him, if you've got some tape, onto the back of your fish. If you don't have any tape, don't panic. You can take one of your spare paper clips and just clip him onto the bottom jaws of the fish. There he is inside. Or you can just hold him up. Then it's easy to take him out of the fish if you're retelling the story to someone else at home. As usual, we'd love to see how you get on in the Facebook group. If you are not a part of that, get your grown-up to find us on Facebook. We will add you into the group and we'd love to see your creations. Let us know how you got on and we will see you again soon.